Welcome to the next video. So in this one I'm doing the fitting the piston rings that I gapped in the last video. I realised that again I've just gone straight into it, no intro or anything, so here I am, post editing. So yeah, basically in this video I'm installing the piston rings and orientating them in all the same way. The first bit is mainly just the time lapse, and then sort of later on I'll explain to you exactly what I'm doing, in which order I orientate the rings and stuff like that. So I hope you enjoy. Let's go that way. There. Beautiful. Piston 8. Pardon me. So, just want to give it a quick roll. I shall use the racy tool.
Jesus!
No one saw that. So that's I think I prefer doing it with my hands. So I'll roll it round. Yeah, it just feels a little bit nicer. He says, getting this ring stuck. There we go. Shading. And then that looks go about there. Got to the top. I think you can overstretch it. Yeah, that's why. But people say that they prefer to just use their hands, like, you know, and just roll it round, because you can't. With them, you could just go, whoop, open it right up.
You have to do a lot to it, like.
I think.
You know now, though,
Yeah. Piston number 1. Well, it's not number 8 actually, but first piston got its rings on. Same. So now I've got the knack of it a bit more, I'll explain to you what I'm doing. So I first put the little oil ring in. Can't remember what that one's called actually. And then you put a nice scraper ring between the two, and I'm just positioning them. For an example, the bottom one in this direction pointing left, then I'll do 90 degrees different, you see on the opening, and then I'll then do 90 degrees again. So the bottom two thin rings end up 180 degrees from each other, and then the bottom ring I will then put pretty much the same orientation as the one at the bottom, because then they're always having to go from one to the other instead of just a straight path all the way up. And then I put the top ring 180 degrees different as well. I'll show you once I've built this one up. I've also decided not to use the actual piston ring pliers, because I felt like they were opening the rings up too far. I don't want to stretch them open, so I'm just working them round like you would do a circlip, and just working them round so it's not opening them up too much. And I'm feeling like that's the best way of doing it with these ones. As you can see, so we've got gap there, and then the gap on the wavy ring is there, and then another 90 and the gaps there. And I'm also just checking these rings that I've gapped. I'm just making sure there's no burrs on them. That's why you might see me just running them round on a touch of an angle there, just to get rid of any burrs, which this one's pretty good. So I'll then put that 180 degrees from the previous ring. Like so, pretty much lines up with this one. There's a little burr on this one, so I'll give that a little tickle. Give it a little tickle. Then again, I'll put that 180 degrees from that previous ring. It theoretically doesn't matter too much. It's just best practice because these rings will rotate while the engine's running. So theoretically it doesn't matter too much, but like I say, it's just best practice. There you go. So top rings there, gaps there, sorry. Middle ring is just there. First scraper ring there. Then your gap on your wavy ones there, and your last one's there. There we go, that's all the rings on. Lovely jubbly. So yeah, there we go, that's all piston rings fitted to the all 8 cylinders. Again, I've forgotten to do an outro. I'm still getting used to this YouTube life. I'm used to just finishing a job and going. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed it, and give us a thumbs up and a subscribe, I'd appreciate it. And yeah, see what happened to my crankshaft in the next video.